I'm feeling really, like, I've started the day feeling pretty and trying to shake myself out of it. So I'm not working today. I've worked solid since I got here, doing stuff, and today I'm having the day to just process things, because it's like there's plenty to do and everything was manageable and everything seemed right and getting on. And then yesterday, with the palm tree coming down, it's left that giant mess there. It doesn't look like much, but basically that huge part at the top of the palm trees now over where I'd cleared, which has completely messed it up again. So I suppose it's just as well that I'd cleared it and tidied it up. But now it's just made something an eyesore and something that I need to sort out right where I have to see it all the time, every time I pass it. And not to mention the silence this morning, knowing that all the birds had lost their home last night was upsetting. But then waking up to silence this morning because the birds weren't singing after going to bed last night, watching the birds all flying round the courtyard thinking, where's my home gone? And that's really messed with my head. But there's things in life that we can't control, and that was one of them, you know. So the palm tree's down and there's a whole shitload of work to do that wasn't planned for as yet, you know. I'd thought I'd got till maybe spring, which would have given me a chance to get all this mulched and get everything else sorted, because there's so much things that need chopping and dropping and mulching all over. So many trees that need repair, so much land that needs putting back. It's important to start where, you know, your home is, which my home's not even anywhere near usable yet. I can sleep in there, but to get a cup of tea, it's a lot of messing about between two buildings. To get a shower, I still have to go between two buildings, and everything that I need isn't here, which I'm working on. I mean, it's not the end of the world, and it's something that was manageable, but I think now this has happened, it's just completely thrown me, and I now have a huge, gigantic days of work to sort that out, to be able to then start where I'd finished off, which is like, it is, you know, if it was done in an organised way, it would have been totally and utterly manageable, but it wasn't at all organised. It just came out of the blue. And then there's this dead half a palm tree and everything that's been left all over the grass. So now I'm, you know, I've done over my allocated hours for this week, and I'm just completely writing the day off for work, and I'm having time to meditate and to bring myself back to centre, because going to sleep last night after watching the birds and feeling completely devastated for them, and waking up this morning, and I am seeing a few birds, but it's not that pretty bird song that woke me up. It is just the sound of just silence. It's very sad to wake up and just not hear anything other than the odd cockerel. The only reason you can hear them now is they're locked in at the moment, because I intend to go to the shop today, and I don't want them wondering where predators can get them, because things like the mongoose and things that might be able to kill sheep, found sheep hip bones over there. It's not something that a chicken's going to stand a fighting chance with. So they'll be going back, getting let back out when I come back. So yeah, so that's where I'm at this morning. I'm going to go have a cup of tea because I've not had a brew yet, brush my hair and try and get ready for today. So this is the palm tree. She's down, and this pile of fronds, you see all the little nests that they'd made, all fresh. And they're not going to go to waste. I'm going to collect them and pop them into the compost pile so that they'll go towards making new life. And then I'll just have a look. That's just a chunk from when it's getting chopped. And then there we go. So it's a considerable tidying up job. Now, the type of wood in a palm tree, I don't know if you can see this, it definitely hadn't been rotten, is kind of, you see that there is spongy and cool, and it's a bit like cork, really. It's not cork, but it's similar in the way it bounces, and I think this will make excellent mulch. The thing is, when they get chopped, as you can see here on the base, mind the shadow, it's better seeing it all in the shadow, this here, it's so fine that it just clogs up your chainsaw. So it would technically clog up the chipper as well. So a bit like using green leaves, too many green leaves, you need to be really mindful as to what you put in and what percentage. And you know, you could stick a bit of this in and then do more wood chips, or you know, off branches and some dead leaves, but you couldn't just do a whole lot of this. So looking at it, it's trying to work out how to do it in the best possible way, how to manage this in the best possible way. There you go for size. Look at poor little Batty, dwarfed by this, aren't you, Batty? You turn into the king. What are you eating? So what we're gonna do is have another little think, because the size of the trunk and the size, all that is palm bits that haven't come out yet, that could all come out, and then I'm gonna research what can be done with palm wood other than burn it. Everyone's got this thing, let's burn it, burn it, burn it. It's a quick way to, or not so quick way if you've ever tried burning them, of managing dead palms. And then we're gonna be on the lookout. So if you are someone who knows how to chainsaw, how to carve this beautiful remaining piece into something magnificent, then please drop me a bell, just send me a message, and I will be more than happy to talk to you and hear your ideas. So on the lookout for someone creative who loves to chop and create with dead tree trunks.